So a few days ago, I'm sitting at the school cafeteria and I'm with my friend who's next to me and my mutual friend who's another seat to the left of my friend. So I'm basically to the right, my mutual friend is to the left, and the friend that kind of got us both connected to each other, he's sitting in the middle. Mutual, my friend, me. I was talking to this mutual friend a while ago and I had asked him if he wanted to go on self-improvement, and he told me yes, that he wanted to go on self-improvement, that he wanted to take this step in his life. But today, while I'm talking to my friend about spirituality, philosophy, like these deep concepts, I look to him and I ask him the same question again, maybe probably like a year later. It's the last time I talked to him about this was maybe, yeah, it was not this year. It was a while ago. It was last year during our freshman year. And I asked him this question again just a few days ago, and I'm like, hey, do you want to get on self-improvement? And he says, yes, I do. I need to start. I need to start going to the gym. I need to start. And that's like, and I asked him during this conversation, why don't you just start now? What is holding you back? Why don't you just start today? Do something today. Because the thing is, so many people will do this, well, where they say they need to do something, they need to make a change in their lives, and they won't do it because their life is already comfortable enough. Because they haven't seen the consequences of what they're doing. Because there's this effect called the compound effect, which basically says that every action that you take, it's going to, even if the effects of said action are not immediate, repeated enough times, the effects will compound. And then you'll see the result maybe 15 years later, maybe 20 years later, when you compare it to where you started. So the compound effect is basically saying that what you do today is going to have an effect. It's going to influence the rest of your life if you continue it. So many people are headed towards they may look successful to you now, especially in high school, and like people are really, they care a lot more about popularity. They care a lot, not necessarily popularity, but image. They care a lot about how they're perceived, how they're judged, right? It's during this period where your habits, especially if you're just starting, you're gonna look around and say, well, dude, I'm putting in all this work. I'm going to the gym 5 times a week, 6, 7 times a week. I'm doing cold showers in the morning. I'm doing push-ups in the morning. I'm waking up at 5 a.m. every day, recording videos, writing scripts for my videos, working on my business, my marketing agency, whatever it may be. I'm reading books at night for an hour. I'm meditating for 10, 15, 20 minutes every night. I'm journaling. And these guys have better physiques than me. They're getting more girls than me. They look better than me. They have more money than me. I'm telling you right now, we see that now, but in 20 years' time, you are going to be ahead, and they're going to be that Walgreens worker who you see every day. You will literally catch these people in minimum wage when they had all that success in high school, because the compound effect finally hit. And this is the thing with humans. A part of the reason that addiction is so hard to quit is because we will not act until the consequences of our actions is literally in our face, when it's already too late to do anything about it. We may have knowledge that this consequence was going to come. We may have known for 10, 15 years that this was going to happen to us, and we didn't do anything about it until the very last minute, when we see that it's actually real, that we weren't being lied to. So the point of this video is me telling you, the same way that I told this mutual friend of mine, take action today. Do not waste more time, because the more you tell yourself that you're going to do it tomorrow, the less likely it's going to happen. And as a matter of fact, it won't happen, Because I'll tell you what's gonna happen. Right now, you're saying, okay, I'll do the thing I have to do tomorrow. Tomorrow turns into today. It turns into the present moment. The future is no longer the future. It's in the moment. You're there now. But your present self never feels like doing that thing. So he moves it further and further and further. And it's not like you don't have habits. It's not like until you develop the good habits, you don't have any habits. You're just like this blank slate that you can just adjust at any time. You're also building all these other habits whilst you're postponing this change when you're young and still have the neuroplasticity, the basically advantage that most people don't, which is that your brain more easily adjusts to new things. You're not taking advantage of that. So you're still growing, you're still developing all these bad habits like being a couch potato, like watching all this social media, like masturbation, indulging in all these things, building these bad habits, not understanding who you truly are. And then you just keep doing that over the years, continuously postponing this improvement, this change in your life that you need to make. And then at one point, it's gonna hit you. Not the effects, but the realization of what you've done to yourself. It's gonna hit you like a truck at some point. It happens to so many people where they've been losing everything for many, many years, but they've never even thought about it. They've been so consumed in these other things like indulgence, like fantasizing about what they could be, that they realize in this like dreadful, it's such like this depressing epiphany that, oh fuck, I've done a horrible thing. So that's the ultimate point of this video. I want to get you, I don't want to get you to do anything. I want to warn you, if you don't do what you need to be doing, you will destroy yourself. You will end up so much worse off than if you just took action and did the uncomfortable thing. Take action. Stop wasting time. You know what needs to be done. Don't bullshit yourself. That's all for this video, guys. For your actionable step, go do something right now and do that thing for the rest of your life. Meditate I'll give you some examples if you can't think of anything. Take a cold shower for 30 seconds on full blast. No warm water, full blast for 30 seconds. You can turn around if you want, but just don't leave the water. Put your head under too. Meditate for 2 to 5 minutes, focusing on the sound of your breath. Read a book, at least 5 pages per day. Actually, no. Boost that up. At least 10 pages per day. Go to the gym or do exercise for at least 30 minutes every day. Calisthenics, some weightlifting. Or resist the desire to eat one thing. Improve your diet. Like, remove one thing from your diet each day that you know is unhealthy for you until it's completely healthy, until you've basically minimized your diet to specifically only natural foods, only meats and vegetables, only meats, vegetables, and dairy. Start with one of these 5 examples or anything else you can think of. Just start today. Go do something that will help you improve. Because, like I've been saying for this video, the longer you wait, the less time you have. The more that the future becomes the present. The closer that gets. Because remember, you may have a date in your mind, like, oh, when I'm 18, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. Time is passing and you're getting closer to that number. If you don't do something You're going to get there and not have achieved anything that you wanted to. And that will sting. You will feel unfulfilled. Cut the cycle. Don't procrastinate. Just do it. No Nike. Have a good day, guys.